Hello friends, once again welcome back to Triple E tutorial channel. In this video, we will discuss about the construction of underground cables. We know that electrical power is mainly transmitted through two systems. First one is through overhead transmission systems and the second one is underground transmission systems. In the case of underground transmission systems, electrical power is mainly transmitted through underground cables. So that the construction of underground cable is very important. So in this video, we will discuss about this construction. Okay. In underground cables, which is essentially consist of one or more conductors or cores. Conductors can also call as core. So one or more conductors covered with suitable insulation and other protecting requirements. That is underground cables, or simply we can say that a conductor with insulation is called as cable. That is the simple definition for a cable. A conductor with insulation. Okay. In underground cable systems, it has a lot of advantages when compared with the overhead transmission systems. In underground cables, less chance to become damaged during bad conditions or storm conditions. That is one of the advantage of this underground cables. The maintenance cost is very less when compared with the overhead transmission systems. And voltage drop is very less during the normal operating conditions, so that the occurrence of fault in underground systems are also very less when compared with the overhead transmission systems. Okay, these are the some of the advantages of underground cables. And there is a great disadvantage for underground cables are there. Its installation cost is very high when compared with the overhead systems. Due to this reason, or due to this high or greater installation cost, these underground cables are not common in use. It is used where it is impracticable to use overhead systems, mainly in densely populated areas or like that. There we use this underground cable systems instead of overhead transmission lines. Okay. So now let us discuss about the major requirements for underground cables. The materials used for conductor or core is normally tinned copper or aluminium, which must possess high conductivity, and it must possess suitable flexibility. That is the major requirement for the conductor. And the size of the conductor shall be sufficient enough to carry the load current without any heating or damage to the conductor. So that if the load current increases, or the size of the conductor must be able to carry the full load currents without damaging the conductor. And the thickness of insulation provided to the conductor must be suitable during the normal operating conditions. Okay, so the insulation must possess high degree of safety. The next is about the mechanical protection of underground cable system. The mechanical protection provided to the underground cable system must be able to handle the conductor with care during the laying of cable. Okay. The materials used for the cables must have good chemical and physical stability throughout. So these are the major requirements for the underground cable systems. So now let us discuss about the each parts required for the construction of underground cable. Okay. Here in this diagram you can see major requirements for the construction of cable. First requirement, that is nothing but conductor or cable. Here you can see three conductors, and paper insulation or simply insulation is needed, and over that lead sheath or screening is provided. Next we need beddings over the lead sheath, and over this beddings we need armorings, and finally servings. So these are the major 6 requirements which are needed for the construction of underground cables. So let us discuss about each parts in detail here. Okay, so the first part, that is cores or conductors, simply conductors. In underground cable systems, we use a single conductor or multi-conductors. For example, 3-core cable or 3 conductor cables are mainly used for 3-phase systems. Here you can see the construction of cable for 3-phase systems. Okay. The material used as the conductor is normally tinned copper or aluminium. They are stranded, okay, to provide suitable flexibility. Already we discussed about these things in the previous slide. So first requirement, that is nothing but conductor. The materials used are tinned copper or aluminium. Next requirement, that is insulation. Insulation is provided over each and every conductors or cores. Must withstand the operating voltage. So the insulation must be able to provide suitable protection during the operating time or designed voltage. The thickness of the insulation increases with increasing the current carrying capacity of the voltage. That is mainly based on the design purpose. The materials normally used for providing insulation to the cables are normally impregnated paper, PVC, varnish cambric or rubber mineral compound. These are the major materials normally used. Here you can see the insulations are provided on each conductors. Third requirement which is needed for the construction of underground cable, that is sheath or screening. They are provided for the protection of insulations on the conductor. They will provide protection to the insulation from the moisture, gases or oils, liquids, etc. which are present in the soil and the atmosphere. Normally lead or aluminium are the materials used for the production of sheath. Here lead sheath is provided on the insulation. The fourth requirement are the materials which is required for UG cable, that is bedding. Beddings are normally provided over the lead sheath to provide the protection to the sheath or screening. Normally Hessian tape or jute-like materials are used as for the production of this bedding. Okay. So the beddings will provide protection to the screening or sheath from the mechanical injury due to this armoring. So we will discuss about the armorings in the next. Armorings are normally provided on the beddings to protect the cables from the mechanical injury during laying time. Normally galvanized steel or steel tape like thick materials are mainly used as the armoring material. The last requirement, that is serving. Servings are the outermost part of the UG cable. Normally jute is used as the materials for provide servings. So it will be the last or outermost layer for the construction of this UG cable. So these are the major 6 requirements for the construction of UG cable. Thanks for watching.